Hi all, and welcome to another video from Miss Robbie's classroom. I'm your teacher advisor, Miss Robbie, and today we will be starting a video series on the self-learning modules for English 7. For this clip, you will need your module on English 7, an activity notebook, and a pen. Pay attention when you hear the bell. That means you may need to pause the video in order to do the task given. Then resume the video once you're done. And don't forget to practice honesty and honor while working on your modules. Because remember, integrity is not something you show others, it's how you behave behind their back. So our goals at the end of this video is that you will be able to identify relationships of given word pairs, supply appropriate words or expression to complete an analogy, and employ keen observation in analyzing relationships. And with that, let's go on to Module 1, Supply other words or expressions that complete an analogy. Before we go on, let's learn what you know about the topic. Go to page 8 of your module and answer Test 1 and 2. On page 8, Test 1, draw a star if you think the picture and the word in each item are related, and a diamond if it does not show any relationship. Then on page 9, Test 2, from the pool of perfect match, find the appropriate pair of the given words below. Write the letter of your answer in your activity notebook. Ready? Welcome back! Were you able to answer all items in Test 1 and 2? Great! Now let's see how you did. Go to page 16. Pause this video while you check your answers. Did you get a perfect score? Awesome! That means you already have sufficient knowledge about the topic. If you didn't, don't worry. I will help you improve more. Just keep on watching. Let's have more activities that has something to do with our lesson today. This time, let's answer together what's in page 9. Do you see that father and son? What are they doing? You're right, they're fishing. But what are they fishing for? Right again, words. So help the father and son in catching the appropriate pair of words found in their buckets. Write the letter of your answer on your activity notebook. Ready? Great job, you guys! We'll come back to the father and son in a bit. Next, let's answer Test 2 in page 10 of your module. What is the relationship of the following pairs of words below? Choose your answers from the callouts given. Write the letter of your choice in your activity notebook. You ready? Are you done? Perfect! So now let's see if you will do better than you did before. Go to page 16. Pause this video while you check your answers. Did you get a perfect score? Wonderful! Keep up the good work. If you didn't, don't feel down. In life, we stumble and fall, but what is important is not how many times you fall, but how many times you got up and tried again. I feel you are ready for a challenge, so let's do What's New on page 10. This time, it's a story, but an incomplete one. And you need to complete the story by choosing the appropriate words that are being asked. Write the letter of your answer on your activity notebook. Then on page 11, it's matching time. Match the descriptions in column A to its appropriate pair in column B. Write the letter of your answer on your activity notebook. Are you all set? Welcome back, everyone! So now let's see if you got this in the bag. Go to page 16 again and check your work. Remember, be honest and really check yourself if you got this. I know you do. Well, you got perfect? Awesome! Oh, almost perfect? That's alright, because we have more activities we can master this. So do you have an idea what we will be talking about today? That's right. All these pairs of words and phrases are analogies. What's an analogy, you ask? Well, an analogy shows relationships between words. Oh no, not boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. But we are talking about comparison and similarities between these words. Once you identify the relationship, you will get the analogy. Easy! There are common types of analogy, and there are relationships. The first one is synonyms. Same meaning of words. Like when you say, sad is to unhappy, as joyful is to glad. Do you see the relationship? The words are synonymous to each other. Can you think of another analogy with this type of relationship? The next type is antonyms. This time, they are the opposite meaning of the words. Like when you say, big is to small, as tall is to short. This example shows the opposite meaning of each other. Thus, that is their analogy. Next type is cause and effect. Like when you say, broken is to repair, as tired is to sleep. The first set shows the cause, which is broken and tired, and the next set shows what happens or the effect, which is you repair something that is broken, or you sleep when you are tired. Can you think of a cause and effect analogy? Another type is the part to whole analogy. Like when you say, a book is to a page, as battery is to a flashlight. Which one is the part and which one is the whole? You're right. A page is part of a book, which is the whole, and a battery is part of a flashlight. Wow, you're getting it! We also have the object and classification or function or relation analogy. Like when you say, grass is to green, as butterfly is to caterpillar. Can you guess what type of analogy this one is? That's right, it's object to relation. Moving on, we have another type of analogy, the performer and result or action analogy. Like when you say, a movie actor is to act, as an artist is to paint. So what a movie actor does is act, and what an artist does is paint. Do you have a performer and result analogy? Can you think of your own example? Then you have other types, like time. Day is to Monday, as month is to December. Location. Cebu is to Cordova, as Manila is to Quezon. Source and product. Tree is to lumber, as bee is to honey. And pair. Bow is to arrow, as bat is to ball. So now you know what analogies are. Let's apply your knowledge by doing some drills and exercises. For these activities, you will need to remember the different relationships we just studied, and if there are words you find difficult, have a dictionary ready just in case. So let's do this. Go to page 12. I'd like you to answer what's more, test 1 and 2. For test 1, match the pairs in column A to their corresponding sets of analogy in column B. The first one is done for you. Do you see it? Ear is to hear, as hands is to touch. Then on test 2, based on the word relationships presented in test 1, identify the type of analogy used. Choose a letter of your answers. So like in number 1, ear is to hear, as hands is to touch. What relationship do you see? That's right. its object and function. So your answer is letter E. Ready to test yourself? Let's go! Time's up! So let's see how you did. Go to page 16 and check your answers. What score did you get? I knew you can do it! You can now supply words to complete an analogy. Now, why do you think it's important to know the relationship of words? That's a good point. Can you think of another? Nice one. As a student, why is choosing the appropriate or right words important in daily conversations? Yes, good answers, everyone. I hope you'll be able to share that with me through our activity notebook. Now this time, I will give you a test. Type this link in a Google page and answer the Google form and submit. Don't forget to write your name, grade, and section. This link will be open until October 9, 2020. This is coming Friday. Now, you don't have an internet? Don't worry. Answer the assessment on page 14. Just write your answers on your activity notebook. Congratulations! Now you know how to complete analogy. To make sure that you apply this lesson, I want you to do the remaining activities on this module. On page 13, what can I do? Complete the form by supplying what is being asked. It's just like answering a scrapbook. You will need yourself and a close person to complete this one. After that, what I'd like you to do is to complete the table with your realization after answering the form. What are your similarities, your differences? Once you're done, I'd like you to rewrite your output in a long bond paper like this. This will be your first output for your portfolio. What's a portfolio, you ask? It's a long folder that will hold all your outputs for the school year. Put it in a long green folder like this and send it together with your activity notebook on the next scheduled retrieval. Now you're all set for Module 2. Until next time, this is your teacher advisor, Ms. Robbie. Happy studying, guys!